While that's being done, hello everybody, I'm Julia Skinner. I'm a retired head teacher from Bristol. I nearly didn't make it. I thought this meeting was actually on Friday. Thankfully, Mel sent me a tweet and wished me a safe journey, and I thought, crikey, that's a bit ahead of time. But anyway, I'm here. I'm here to tell you about my passion, which is a 100-word challenge. Before I start, can I see who are primary colleagues? Oh, how's that? Excellent. Secondary? Other? We do have some other, yeah, we always do have some other. Right, 100-word challenge is exactly as it says on the tin. The children are challenged to do some writing, and it is just in 100 words. What I do is I give them a prompt each week, and they have 100 words to produce a piece of creative writing. And the important word in that sentence is creative. I know they're supposed to do punctuation and capital letters and all that sort of thing, but my aim is really to get children writing because they want to write. So I choose 3 different types of prompts. I should do it that way, really, shouldn't I? 3 different types of prompts. One lot could be sentence prompts. You'll see that there isn't a capital letter or a full stop. I've discovered that you can actually lead children to do exactly what you want them to do. So if you put a full stop in it, they think it has to go at the beginning of a sentence. And sometimes it doesn't fit at the beginning of the sentence. So you can see the sort of prompts they have. Something fairly loose. I do try and link with topics. You know, we have had a Jubilee one, and we are going to have an Olympic topic. But basically, I'm trying to appeal to all sorts. So those are the sentence prompts. Then you have picture prompts. And these are all, I'm very proud to say, photographs that my wonderful husband has taken. And yes, we do go around and occasionally see, oh yes, that would be brilliant for a 100-word challenge. I did discover early on, 100-word challenge has been going for about 14 months now. And I discovered at the beginning that children, particularly boys, but not exclusively, love to write about blood and gore. And I did have a real problem with this, and I did try to set prompts that wouldn't encourage blood or gore. Doesn't work. They had a picture of an elephant sitting on its bottom with its feet in the air, clearly laughing, trunk up underneath a waterfall, and the children loved it, but how many of them had hunters at the back ready to chop this poor elephant up? It was dreadful. So I decided, right, well, if they want blood and gore, we'll make sure that they do it properly. Hence, one of these pictures is a ball of bones, which is actually in the caveman section in the National Museum in Edinburgh. Paper mache burger. I did just ask them not to go down the obvious route, and I did only have 2 or 3 of them that talked about McDonald's, which I thought was pretty good. And then anybody that's been to the Eden Project down in Cornwall will know that that's one of the exhibits outside. So we have a variety of pictures, hopefully something a little different that will spark their imagination. Because there is an amazing amount of imagination out there in your classes. And then the third type of prompt, I don't like these myself. If I was writing for 100-word challenge, this is the one I wouldn't like. Children like it. They're given 5 words, and those 5 words have to appear anywhere in their pieces. They hopefully, I don't choose them to go into a sentence. I try and choose words that, you know, just wouldn't make a sentence. And so those can go anywhere in the sentence. So what makes 100-word challenge any different? You, as teachers, will have set hundreds of topics, hundreds of titles for your children to write about. So why should you actually give any credence to the 100-word? This is why. When you're writing a story, it isn't actually a story until somebody reads it. So, the unread story is not a story, it is little black marks on wood pulp. The reader reading it makes it live. It's a live thing, a story. And the 100-word challenge is all about the audience. Can I have a show of hands? How many of you got class blogs? Ooh, excellent. It looks like there's a job here. Class blogs. Okay, right. 100-word challenge is linked to class blogs, but if you haven't got one, don't worry, we have a blog that you can use. And what happens is the children write their pieces, they link it to a blog, which is why it's really good for the ICT work. And then it is linked to 100wc.net. That's where it all happens. Easy to remember, 100 toilet fish. All right, 100wc.net. And now is this going to work? Am I going to be able to... Will that go in?
Yeah, it will.
Yeah. Okay, when you click on, you will go to our website. The hour and we. I've been told that I have to talk about we and our. It's actually me, but you know, it's our and we. This is the website, and you'll see. There you go. If this thing works, you should see the prompt that I quickly posted today. It always goes out on a Wednesday. It's usually Wednesday evening, but as I was suddenly finding myself needing to whiz to mould, I did it this morning, so you should be able to see it. Or not. On the prompt is going to be there. I will also give messages, and you can see in the red, next week we're actually supporting Send My Friend to School. Last year we did some amazing work with Save the Children, which was just brilliant. Whoop, there we go. Okay, you'll see this bit here. Those are pieces from children that were showcased from last week. So it's just about having a bit more status. And you will you go down, the prompt for this week is the noise was terrifying but. So I'm hoping that will, engage some of them. And if I whiz down, and you'll see, this is what it looks like. I can't show you this week's because obviously they haven't posted. But each one of these is 100 words. And what happens once they're there, children are encouraged, if they post, they go and visit. And they will go and visit somebody else's piece of work. Let's have a look at Banksy. This is actually a school in Nigeria that I have the privilege of Skyping with. Of course, I'm in a school, aren't I? Right. We won't be able to do that. We don't have anything to do with education in schools. Silly. I promise, if you click into one of those, you will see wonderful pieces of writing. And the idea is, if you post, you have to go and visit. So you will go and visit and you will comment. The other thing that makes 100-word different, when I go back to it, I can see that timekeeper looking at it very seriously. Okay. It's only 100 words. I want you to think about your class of children. Think about the lower ability, possibly mostly boys. You say you're going to do writing, they go, moo. But you say to them, oh, go on, it's only 100 words. It's not even a page full. And if you think about your higher ability, possibly going to be girls, they're the ones that write pages and pages and pages, and you need to have to mark it. They want to get on, and you say, it's only 100 words. And they have that skill of refining those pages. So you've immediately covered the whole range. If you're trying to engage parents and you manage to get your class blog going, and they are very easy to set up, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Then if you're encouraging parents to go on, you say to parents, oh, it's only 100 words. It won't take you a couple of minutes to read. So it's only 100 words, amazingly powerful. Why should you even think about it? It does get the children involved. It gets them talking to other young writers across the world. We have schools in America, Australia, all over. It does build their independence and confidence. They want to write. They don't want to write because Miss has told them. They want to write because they know there are going to be other people out there reading their work. It does build blog traffic very quickly. If you set up a class blog and start a 100-word challenge, you can immediately have 10 or 12 pieces of work on there for people to look at. I guarantee you an audience. I'll tell you why in a moment. And once the children see that people are visiting their blog, they will want to put more and more things up. The blog then grows. It is then a wonderful showcase for your classrooms.
I'm sorry.
There's supposed to be a flyer. Anybody had any flyers? Okay, yes, it's a flyer. Brilliant. Have a look at the flyer, see me at coffee time, and do have a go.